America, land of the free, home of the slave. My people never scared, stand up, stay brave. For the people, by the people, we built this joint. All facts, no filter, always on point, speaking truth to power. We done playing by the rules, taking back what's ours. For 40 acres and a mule. Yo, yo. This is America. This is America. This is America. This is America. This is America.
Check. Welcome to FTP Put Me On. Today we want to again give a shout out to our FTP fam Chessie, aka HHCF, for putting us on to a list of 30 black owned businesses all around the US. And the link to that video will be in the description below. 30 businesses is a lot, so on today's show I want to put a spotlight on a local business on that list, which is based here in LA and it's called Supermarket. It's located at 3526 West Lawson Ave, Los Angeles, California, 90043. And the hours are from 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. So, go and get you some fresh food from a black-owned business that started as a pop-up in 2016. They continued growing year after year and then purchased the Slauson location in 2020. From 2021 to 2023, they worked on the build-out and finally having a grand opening in June of 2024, blocking off Slauson Avenue to celebrate a real win for the neighborhood and a healthier lifestyle right smack in the middle of the black community. So give it up for Supermarket. The website is supermarket.la and that is spelled SUPRMARKT.LA. You can even grocery shop online, but I'm pretty sure it's only for local and or pickup only. Give it up again for Supermarket LA.
Are you ready for all facts, no filter? Then lock in with the FTP podcast. For the people, by the people. Politics, race, pop culture, and community from a black perspective. Raw, real, uncensored. Connect with us online at the FTPPodcastNetwork.com. Watch us live every Sunday, Wednesday, and Thursday at ftp-live.theftppodcastnetwork.com. Subscribe on YouTube at For the People Podcast Show. Follow us on Instagram at FTP Podcast Show. And shop exclusive FTP merch at ftp-store.printify.me.
I have thoughts, great thoughts, the greatest thoughts actually, really great thoughts. Have you heard of BBC? You know I love BBC. Love BBC. Barack's big cock. Love it. I saw there was a channel called BBC, so I tell my people to put it on, and they're British people talking. That's false advertising. You know, false advertising is bad. I never false advertise. How can you have BBC in the title and not show Barack's big cock? I have to call King Charles because he can't advertise BBC and not show it. I mean, you have to show it. Can't not show it. Shh.
Hello, if y'all can hear me, yeah, sorry about that. Want to make sure it was working, you guys. Hey, welcome to For the People podcast. I'm your host, Vision, and this show is for the people, by the people, to bring power back to the people. I'm going to clean up. Hey, okay, can y'all hear me now? Yes, perfect. Okay, hey, sorry, you guys. I'm just sitting here talking and stuff. Hey, you guys, welcome to For the People podcast. I'm your host, Vision X. This show is for the people, by the people, to bring power back to the people. And I'm going to say hello to everybody in our chats right now. Kids, my name, good to see you. Wed Ninja, a new person, nice to see you as well. Lady G Forever, J Tech, I guess that is Kids, my name, but good to see you as well. Hazel Lachey. And also, if anybody else is joining the podcast, or if you're on the actual network, please note that all the chats that are popping up, so when they pop up on the screen right here, they're all coming from the actual network. So it'll say BSN network. So if you're watching from the For the People Podcast Network on our actual website, that's where you'll go to put in your comments, and then it will display. If you're on Restream, sorry, not Restream, but Rumble or Twitch or Instagram, we don't get to see those. Now, everybody in the comment section can see you doing it for that platform, but when it comes to actually putting the messages in the comment section, if they're going to be displayed, they'll be displayed actually on the FTP Podcast Network. So you'll have to get there to go there. In addition to that, I want us to, we're going to do an icebreaker and open up real quick. And I wanted to show you guys this because for me, I'm not a big fan of going to places. And let me put this up here. I'll just put this chat feature up here 1 second. Why is it in demo mode? 1 second, you guys. I want to make sure to fix this. Me and Trey tried to fix this last time and it didn't work very well. So we're trying to get this out of demo mode. And I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. I got your chats right there. So once I figure out how to get this off of here, I will let you guys know about that. So I'm going to remove that. We're going to go to our first video of today. And you know how you go to like restaurants and everything, and you really do not want to be cooking and doing all this extra stuff for people. This is what happened with this lady. I don't know if it was a special occasion or a birthday, but I don't like going to places where I have to cook my own food or anything like that. That's just not my thing. And so this is what they had her doing, and I want you guys to take a look, and we'll talk about it. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. So I want to know, you know, in terms of this, you guys, like, do you ever go to places where people have you at these restaurants cooking and stuff, and you sitting here like, I cook at home, I do all this stuff at home, you know, I'm not trying to do this right now. I want to know what you guys know in the comment section in regards to this. In addition, if you decide that you would like to come on the show and talk as well, we haven't done this in a minute because we've been very, very busy. I've been busy as well. I have put it in the chat section as well. So all you got to do is just click on that link right there. I put it there, and it will ask you like to type in your name. You say yes to audio or whatever, and they'll let you come into it. Okay. So just want to give you guys a heads up in regards to that. That's what that would do. But for me, like when I'm going out, I am not trying to cook for everybody and their mama. I'm just not trying to do this right here. You know, when I go out, I just want to relax. You know, if I do a drink, I don't drink like I used to, but if I do a drink or something like that, you know, just to sit there and relax and chill. This is not something I want to be doing, is cooking while I'm supposed to be eating at a restaurant. Like, this is not what I want to do. And that's just not my thing. And also, I'm not a big fan of the Korean barbecue food anyways. This is just my personal opinion. I don't want nobody to get offended by this, but when it comes to cooking at Korean barbecue places, I don't know, something's wrong with that meat. The meat is, when I'm cooking it, it just seems like the meat is like very flimsy. And so when you're turning the meat, and then when you eat it, it's like very chewy. So I'm very careful what I watch when I eat now, especially when I'm going to like certain restaurants because of this. And this is for that primary reason. So I just want to, you know, give us a little icebreaker and everything in regards to that. In addition, there was a big issue that recently happened in Japan. We're going to play this video as well. This is why I say, you know, I don't know what's going on with the natural disasters as of lately, but it's been like a lot of stuff going on. I mean, all across the board. So we're going to take a look at the video, and then we're going to discuss it, and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
上危ないからすぐ出て。おー、わー、やばい。
So I want to know what y'all thought about this. I'm gonna let the video play there, but when it comes to me, I've been wanting to visit. I've been wanting to visit Japan for a little bit. Hold on, I'll actually move this over like this. Why is it not working? Do this. Do that. All right, perfect. So we got that. So I've been wanting to move to Japan for a while. Japan was one of the ones on my list. In addition to not wanting to move to wanting to move to Japan, I've also thought about Rio, Brazil. I've also thought about Colombia, etc. I believe that when it comes to earthquakes and stuff, like Japan is in a bad location. Japan is surrounded by water. It's surrounded by all these things, and I will sit there and I will look and I'll be like, it is what it is at this point. It's kind of scary that this is happening. And if you ever worked in Costco or Sam's Club, I've been inside the building before. Those pallets that's up there hanging up there, those are heavy. One of those hitting you, I don't care if it's a bag of chips. You're gonna be severely injured, and especially at the weight and speed that they're coming. Like trying to lift a pallet of just chips or bags is just as heavy. Well, water's a little bit heavier than that, but of course, I mean, this is what's going on. So I want to know what you guys currently think in regards to this, because it's real interesting in regards to that. And I'm going to read some of your comments as well. I tried to pull them up, so I do apologize. Lady G Forever says, the first time I went to a place like that, it shocked me. I was like, so I'm paying y'all to cook my own food. So that was to the other one. That's the Korean barbecue. Lady G Forever also said, I'm so scared for, actually, I'll just pull it up. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm scared for when we have the big one in California. I didn't know you stayed in California. That's what everybody's been talking about. I've been actually nervous because, when you go into a parking lot and you're sitting there and you're just like, hey, I'm a little nervous about what's about to happen here. And it starts shaking, the parking lots and some of these structures. And you can see how we just had a big water break that happened in West Hollywood. And California has the highest taxes in the country. I said, if we have water breaks happening right now just for that, just imagine what's going to happen when there's a big earthquake and all those pipes and stuff burst. This is now. This is even before an earthquake. And they keep talking about the San Andreas Fault. There was a movie that was made with Dwayne Johnson. I mean, it's actually really, it could really happen. And also, they said that when the earthquake happened in Japan, there was like this cloud that was over the city. And I keep hearing about this alleged cloud that's over the city. And I'm just like, it's one of those things that you just have to sit there and look at and think like, hey, do you want to be safe? So when I'm parking my car, whatever, I always hurry up and run out of there because I'm like, I don't want to get stuck down here. I don't want a brick to hit me or anything. And we are joined by our veteran Queen of Judges herself, Miss Nikki.
Hey, everybody.
I'll put this in the middle. We were just talking about the Japan earthquake that happened, I think it was yesterday or the day before, 7.1. And I was telling them that, just being in the stores and Lady G Forever, she stated that, she's located in Los Angeles. And I said, being in Los Angeles and not knowing when the next one, because I don't think we had a big earthquake out here just yet. I really don't. So my advice to everybody is just Wed Ninja says San Andreas. I keep telling everybody San Andreas, and what's funny is that they keep saying that it's a fictional movie. It's actually not. If you look at the fault line in California, that's why I'm like, when they say, oh, well, do you want to stay at apartments or whatever? I'm afraid to stay at a lot of these apartments because if it's doing this, moving back to side, you're not going to get much, friction there. But if the land does this, and down it slides, that's a whole nother problem in California because I don't care what building you have downtown California, the building's going to topple over. That's just the way it's going to happen. So if you guys just be safe, be vigilant. If you can park like on a surface street level, which I do, that's just me. I'm just a little nervous because we still have not had that big earthquake that everybody's been talking about. And I don't want to be the person when it happens that's where it happens at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go into these next two videos. Now, this guy is pretty funny. I thought it was funny because we're going to talk a little bit about the Nolan Wells case, just a little bit. There was some updates in regards to it, but this guy went into, this is in Palm Beach. He went into this outlet mall and he seen this black guy. And I want you guys to take a look at what he was asking him. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Hey, bro, you good? Yeah, I'm good. You sure? You got to ride back home? Okay, you see what happened to Northern Wells? You know what I'm saying? I got all y'all at it. Ain't nobody leaving, huh? You sure you got to ride, bro? You got your phone with you? I just want to make sure, bro. You feel me? Take care of your people.
And he right. And then this is not a video, but y'all know they just hired David Johnson as the new Black Panther, right? Look what he's surrounded. Now the dude he's a funny looking ass dude. And so you know how black people it's always these funny looking Stephen A. Smiths, Clarence Thomas looking black dudes that get these roles and they act like that. And just look at this, like even how he like stands, like it's his hands and the thing is just throwing me off. It's really weird. I don't know what else to say to it. So I want to know, what do you guys think? And Nikki, what do you think about this?
Okay, I tried to be, when I saw him, I don't know why my mic has echo. When I saw him, I didn't know he was British at first because I didn't know his work. And then I saw it and I'm like, oh, okay, here we go. But I was like, you know what? It's Ryan Coogler. And I'm going to trust the process because he ain't failed us yet, right? Mm-hmm. Then I see this shit. And somebody in the comments was like, that's his publicist, his crew, whatever. And again, it made me think, why are they all white? That doesn't matter. Why are you surrounding yourself business-wise solely with white women? Mm-hmm. Why now? I don't even trying to be on no misogynist shit. If you were to see it with white men, it would be like, oh, okay, that's business because the majority, whatever. So I'll take that out of the equation because that's how it's gonna come across. But seeing him, you're the new Black Panther. You should have known optically how that was gonna look. Mm-hmm. With you being the new Black Panther, surrounding yourself with the shit that we live in right fucking now. How that this part is looking. You should have, as your white publicist or whoever the fuck, should have said, this don't look too good. Let's, don't want you to be fake, but it goes right back to our point. I want to say their blackness and dare I say our blackness, it's not the same, but it's just, I'm going to reserve because it's a character he's playing. As long as he does T'Challa, does it correctly, then we can handle it. Because if he don't, that's a whole nother thing he gonna have to deal with black people with for the rest of his life. If he fucks this character up, it's over for him. Shout out to Coco Puff. We got our first donation of the day, so thank you so much. But yeah, I saw that and I just was immediately like, this nigga. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. That's the first thing that came into my mind was this nigga. At least if you're gonna be a Black Brit, be like, oh my God, what is his name? That he was in Star Wars, and he was in They Clone Tyrone.
I can find it for you.
Please find it.
They Clone Tyrone. They Clone Tyrone. Hold on, I got it. I know who you're talking about too.
Jason Borg something.
No, John Boyega.
John Boyega, yes.
Fontaine.
I said Jason. Okay, John Boyega got on the Breakfast Club and said, I date Black women and only Black women. Like, it's sisters for life over here, and that's a Black Brit. Be on that energy. Be on some John Boyega energy, okay? He said that's it for him. It's the snow Black queens forever, snow bunnies never. Be a John fucking Boyega, okay? Be John Boyega. Because y'all, this shit here, I saw that and I was like, look at this nigga. Just look at this. That's the first. I ain't even gonna lie. I literally saw it and I looked over at my husband and said, look at this nigga. I'm so tired. I'm so tired.
But it's not. It's like. But I'm even the video that we just showed before with, and I'll pull it back up. I think I must have deleted it. even with the video we just showed before, it's just like, do y'all not pay attention to what the hell is going on out here? Like, you just seen what happened to Nolan Wells. There was actually a report today. There was a woman that was found hanging from a tree today. Black woman. And it's just like, you guys are walking by yourselves. You guys are still in the same vicinity with them by yourselves. You're still doing the same thing by yourselves. At this particular point, I don't know what else to say. We've done everything we could to tell you guys. The cops is doing everything they tell you what they're doing. They're shooting you too. The white folks is doing whatever they saying they hanging you. They're doing Nolan Wells. They're doing Jared at the rave. You had Tamla Hartsford. You had Ashley Janae that went to overseas to Africa. Got chased by her white man husband, well, soon to be husband, butt ass naked, and he hung her on the door. I don't know what else to say at this point. We've done FTP. Me and Nikki, because we like the original OGs of the show. We have done everything we can over the last year to tell you guys about what's going on. We have showed you videos. We have shared experiences. We have showed you news stories, and it's like nothing. It's like it's not getting through to the people. It's really not. So at this particular point, I don't know what else that we could say to you guys. But we have done the best we could to give you the information that was needed. So before I move on, Nikki, you have anything you want to add to that?
Since we said, I just real quick, I didn't turn the sound on, but the trailer for the new Thomas Crown movie with Michael B. Jordan came on, and I'm gonna watch it because that's one of my favorite movies. And I saw the girl in it, and I was like, of course it couldn't be a Black woman. And I know, and my husband was like, it couldn't have gotten made. And I had to think about that. And even though he's the director, Michael B. Jordan is the director of the movie. I still understand that he had a point. Mind you, it's not a Becky. Like, she's exotic looking, she got full lips, but she's not Black. And I was just like, this is the movie where you are playing a Black billionaire. Like, if the Thomas Crown Affair, and I was like, you couldn't get a sister. Like, this is like, you couldn't put a sister in the Renee Russo role. And yes, I know that the Pierce Brosnan one is a remake of the one with Steve McQueen. Yes, I know that, but I acknowledge the 1998 one. So that's just, since we're on the line of this, I just saw that and I was just like, you couldn't get a sister, nigga. Like, but I'm still gonna watch it. But that's the first thing I noticed was like, oh, fuck it, damn.
And HAC says points are woefully obtuse at this point. It really is. I mean, we've talked about it so much. I don't think people paying it. I don't think Black people care no more. How many times have I rolled by the nail salon and it is packed with Black people and a few Latins in there, of course. Ain't nobody. I mean, I don't know. At this particular point, we're gonna do the best we could here. We working on our network. We're gonna have more Black content. We're gonna have more funny content. But I call this show like a little bit of outreach, and I don't think a lot of people want outreach no more. So we'll talk about it. But at the end of the day, I mean, there's only so much we can do, and it's like the people don't even care. But moving on. So there was an update. And Nolan Wells' case. So I guess the girl that he was with that said that she got back on the boat. Well, the guy that likes her, I guess she had broke up with him or something like that. He was supposed to be out of town in Wyoming or something like that. But when they were on the call, when that Black engineer cleaned up the call, the white dude was actually on the boat when they said he was supposed to be gone for a year. I want you guys to take a look at this story and tell me what you think. And then also this lady's going to tell you what the mother, what she really wants to say, but she cannot say. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Well, isn't this interesting? Katie over there was the one talking to Nolan that day. Bart here was the one that was supposed to be in Wyoming for a whole year. But we've determined that was a lie because he was the one whose name was called in the audio and who's on the call to the Coast Guard, who made that call on the 5th. You wouldn't have made a call all the way from Wyoming, would you? So I'd say this is quite odd.
And this black woman, she has something to say in terms of what she feels the mother would have said. And it's what a lot of black mothers would have said. But we're going to take a look at what she has to say, and we'll be right back, and we're going to discuss it.
I'm going to say what Nolan's mother wants to say but can't. How the fuck is there 11 people that were on a boat or around my motherfucking son and nobody know what happened to my son? How are there 11 people that are not in jail right now for murder of my son? I know Nolan's father had to get up there and be politically correct and say, I don't think this was racial. I don't want to think this was racially. But what he really wanted to say, I know this motherfucking shit was racially motivated. I know them motherfuckers killed my son because he was a black young man and thought they could get away with it. I know those 11 white people know what happened to my son. I know their parents know what happened to my son and help them cover it up. 11 people are sticking to the same story to save their ass while they killed Nolan.
And some of the comments on here, somebody says, y'all see how white folks stick together, right or wrong? Another person says, we need to stop being so nice when it comes to this type of thing. That's facts. And one other person says, it would be 11 mothers crying just like me. Now, from my perspective, I thought it was only like 3 friends because that's the only picture they show. They show Nolan in the middle and then the 2 friends on the left and then there's one on the right. So I thought it was just 3 people on the boat. 11 people? I wish I had that Nancy Mace wig. 11 people? Are you serious? You know, she was, and they asked the other day, I was hollering, but you have to really pay attention to that. I was like 11 people and nobody saw anything. And then bless that black engineer's heart. I saw the video. See, what they've been doing is they've been taking down a lot of videos. So when we're saving the videos and we're going to put them on here, it will say unavailable. Our video is no longer available. The engineer, she said she cleaned that shit up, a black lady. And this is why engineers get paid so much. People don't understand why you got IT engineers and architect engineers. That's how good they are. That's how good they are, like for real. And then in addition to see that the mother of, I think his name is Wyatt or whatever the other boy name is, she had told the people if they got any tips to call a hotline, the hotline goes directly to her cell phone number.
Oh,
so
wow.
you already know what's going on. I'm just sitting here like, what is wrong with these people, man? But we stated before, y'all want to hang out with troglodytes. Y'all know what they have done in the past. Y'all know their history of the Dark Ages. I don't know what else to say at this point. I don't
even know if he. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. My bad.
No, you good. No, go ahead, Nikki. I'm sorry. I'm just talking.
No, I hear what she's saying, and she's right. But I wonder, considering that that's who they had their kids around, does he really want to say that? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, does he at a certain point? Because he had the opportunity to say it. Yeah. He had the opportunity to say it, and he didn't say it. Like, your son is already dead. What can they do to you? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Your son is no longer amongst the living. Fuck everybody. Everybody else. You know what? Now I just envision we got to get a Nancy Mace, Nancy Mace. We got to get that Nancy Grace wig. I said Nancy Mace. Goddamn. We need to get a Nancy Grace wig. So when Trey come on, he can have a Nancy Grace.
Oh, he can
either we gotta get us a Nancy Grace Grace wig. One of us will put it on. But I think if he had the opportunity at that time to say what he wanted to say, that this was racially motivated, and he chose not to, and you were on ABC, you were on Good Morning America, you had every opportunity, and then you sat there and was like, well, I don't know if it's for everything that's going on. You mean this is not racially motivated? Like, you have to be an idiot at this point, because there's nothing stopping you. My child don't come home. Everybody is not going to be amongst the land of the living. My child don't come home. Your child ain't coming back home. You not coming back home. That's just how that is.
Yeah.
Because at that point, I done lost everything. So I ain't got shit left. You can put me in an orange jumpsuit, bitch. I don't care at that fucking point. But they had the opportunity to say it, and he didn't say it. So I hear what she's saying, and I think she's speaking on behalf of the majority of Black parents, but I don't necessarily know if she's speaking on his behalf, because they had the opportunity, and they're still trying to act as though if you didn't think it was racially motivated, you wouldn't have Benjamin Crump ambulance chasing ass out there. Cause I don't care. That Thomas the train face motherfucker rubbed me the wrong way. I don't like him. I really don't. It's something about him that just really and truly rubs me the wrong way. Like he's just there for the paycheck of it all.
Mm-hmm. And then when you sit there and say something to them about it, it's just like, everybody want to be all clueless. And I told somebody the other day, I said, I'm so sick of everybody acting clueless, like they don't know what's going on. I said, it's becoming too much after this time. And then in addition to this, not just that, but the mother, she has something to say. But before we get to that, remember the friend that was on that voicemail? He was saying, I'm Nolan's friend and blah, blah, blah. And the mother was like, I ain't never met that boy in my life. I ain't never seen him around. Mm-hmm. What they did is they decided to get the half-breed light-skinned boy to go up there and start talking. And I've been telling y'all about them. Mm-hmm. Iowa, Oklahoma, Missouri, Kansas, Nebraska. They light-skinned Black people out there in that area, I'm just saying that, the mixed ones, they want to be included in the white thing. So they love that they have lighter skin. They don't want to associate with Black. Those racist parents of theirs, they love the Black dick in the back, Black coochie. They just don't want to hear about none of that segregation and racial shit. It's the truth. I don't want to hear about that.
Yeah, it is. That's what they want. They got their Mandingo complex.
And it's sad. So we're going to take a look at this one from the interview from what's that? I forgot the coon dude that's out there. You'll see him in
Officer
a minute.
Tatum.
Oh, he's that old big lip, big nose, big face. I can't stand. It's always. I did not say it's always those weird looking Clarence Thomas Black dudes and Stephen A. Smiths. I said it. It's always what's the other one? Tim Scott. That the weird ass. It's always the weirdest looking Black people that's doing it. I think they purposely picked them because they know that they need a win, and so they'll do racial stuff against their own people just to make themselves feel better. Because to literally do that, and what gets me about Tatum before I start the video, a lot like him and the others, they're saying that from the comfort of their homes or the comfort of LA or Miami or Chicago. They're not in Vidor, Texas. They're not out there. They didn't go to Vidor, Texas by themselves and live to tell the tale over the weekend. They're doing this in mixing melting pots where there's multiple people. So let's take a look at these videos and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Nolan wasn't fully Black. Nolan's mixed.
Wait. Sir, you have the audacity? You have the audacity, sir? You have the audacity, sir? Nah, he ain't say. Nah. He ain't say what I thought he said. Nah. He ain't say what I thought he said. Nah, he ain't say that.
And then this is the mother. She was talking about how she currently feels at the current time. And we want to give her a platform because, as of right now, there was a bunch of racist white folks, which goofy as hell. They reached out to her job and they were sending nasty messages and giving bad reviews to the hospital. And I said, you mean to tell me this woman's son was unalived by your troglodytes and now you're attacking her work? I'm telling you, something is wrong with those people and it's unfortunate. So take a look. We'll be right back.
Hey, Boo Bears. I know you probably did not expect to see me, but I had to come on because I wanted to acknowledge all of your love, your support, your kindness that you guys have been showing me. I wanted to answer each and every one of you, and I probably will at some point. I will at some point, but right now it's just, everything is so heavy. Everything is so heavy. Just been going through the motions. I'm a healthcare provider, so I talk about grief a lot. Now to be on the other side of this is, it's a lot. So I lost my mom a few years ago, and that was hard. This loss, this grief, this pain, it's different. It's insurmountable. And then it's like you get these flood of emotions all at different times, and grief is so multi-layered. 1 second I might be okay and I can talk about things and I can listen to his stories, and then the next minute I am falling apart and I feel like I can't breathe, and I feel like there is an elephant just sitting on my chest. But I know this is the process. I have a wonderful support system. I have my faith in God, which I've been leaning heavy into. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I see you. I love you. I'm thankful for all of you. And I'm so sorry that I hadn't been able to reply. I don't know exactly when again I'll post. For some reason, it does help. And I know if no one was here, he'd be like, Mom, just keep talking to the people, keep telling my story, keep telling your story. So that is going to be my plan. Again, thank you all so much. I love you, and I will talk to you later. Bye.
So
Well, if he was there, there wouldn't be a story.
yeah.
And yes, I agree with Alto Sax 4449. Yeah, they do need to get them out of Mississippi. It's fucking Mississippi. Like, it's fucking Mississippi. That right there. Why do you have your child around 4 white people in fucking Mississippi? I don't give a fuck that it's 2026. My daddy is from Mississippi. Mississippi is motherfucking Mississippi. They still have Ole Miss. What do we like? Y'all, out of all the places to act post-racial, you pick Mississippi. Y'all sat up there and said, "Oh, this isn't racial." But notice how the white people calling your job though with nasty shit. So why did you take? That's the point. What did I say? They gonna call you nigger no matter what. So you might as well speak your motherfucking piece. Mm-hmm. But I get it. You in Mississippi, so maybe you don't want to say no shit till you get out of Mississippi. Only time will tell. But I'm not saying it's. I can't tell people how to grieve. If you make a video, you make a video. I'm a social media person. God forbid something happened to my family, y'all would probably want me to y'all would want to see how I was doing too. So I can't put too much on her for making a video or anything like that. But I just like. I don't know what I expected, but I was just seeing like I don't know.
I just we did this show. We did get a lot of flack for speaking up in regards to. That we was like, why did the parents continue to allow him to be with these group of white dudes? Because when you seen the funeral photo, all those black kids were there. I said, well, why weren't those same black kids on that damn boat? That's the problem. Y'all allow yourselves to be isolated. And then when something hits the fan, even the cousin that I spoke to that was at the barbershop, I found out that he was an officer. And I'm sitting here like, oh, no wonder why. So he wants to be included in the blue wave of blue or whatever they call this shit. I said he wants to be a part of that. He don't want to be black. He wants to be blue. Got it. And that's what you're running into right now. You're running into people that they just don't have no sense of awareness, no sense of survival skills. Even we spoke about this briefly before, where that family that was in Chicago and you had all this stuff going on with ICE. And this black family decided to still drive through a protest where you see ICE officers and they shot through the car and the baby was put in critical condition. That's like driving through a Klan rally. I mean, what did you think was going to happen? And then got on the news and they did the tears and the crying. I think that for us as black people, we got to be more vigilant ourselves. And then we also got to know what the hell we're doing before we start blaming others. It's called avoiding the situation. That's how I kind of see it, avoiding it. And then what we're going to do is we are going to go into our next segment. Now, this one right here, I call this crashing out. There's a few videos that happened recently, and I want to see what your thoughts on is about this. And we will be right back, and stay tuned.
News: the Vice President of Sales for the American Heart Association. Breaking news: the Vice President of Sales for the American Heart Association, Christopher, married to his wife of 16 years, went home, shot her, shot his 6 kids, started multiple fires in the house before himself. His pets also died. Now, a new report just came out showing that an account on Reddit, apparently it was his wife, explains that he was having an affair with an intern, pouring her entire situation on social media. Police are saying that they're still unsure of the motive yet. Following an X from more updates. Breaking news: the Vice President of Sales for the American.
And then this happened actually in a store. I want you guys to take a look at this, and we're going to talk about these 2 videos, and we will be right back. Stay tuned.
In your heads in shame. You sorry in your heads in shame. You sorry fucking bitches. Fuck you. Old Navy's what took you down, nigger. That's who I am. You sorry ass pile of weak shit. Fuck you in your ass. Here's your receipt too, bitch. You fucking cunt.
And you know what? I'll play one more. This actually happened in Miami-Dade County. A white man got upset the car was outside his house, shot up the tires. I mean, white folks, don't get mad at us. These are the videos that y'all literally doing this in front of everybody. Take a look. We'll be right back.
There's a guy shooting out my tires. I'm at work, working in the area of Hialeah, 684 Southeast 5th Place. He shot out the tires.
Welcome to my neighborhood, y'all.
684 Southeast 5th Place, Miami, Florida. There's a guy shooting out the tires. And he's shooting the engine on the trucks and everything. All right, no problem. 305-331-0548. Shooting with an actual gun, a revolver, with an actual gun. He's shooting out the tires.
Okay, cool question. He's
Go ahead.
upset. He's upset that they're not moving, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm upset that somebody isn't moving, let me shoot their tires so they can't move at all. Let me shoot their tires and let me shoot the engine.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's gonna take a tow truck to come there and fucking get it. So you want them to move, but you make it to where they can't fucking move. You OYAs done lost y'all fucking mind. That's all I had to say. But we'll talk. Go ahead and start. Let's start with the other 2. But I just wanted to point that out real quick. That it's hard to move if you shoot the fucking tire.
Yeah.
All right.
It's just they're crashing out, and what's getting me like this, they did this video of not video, but that photo of the family, they're smiling. That's the photo that they put on. He was such a loving man. He was such a father. I said, why don't y'all put something of him looking crazy or something? He killed his whole family, the dogs, and burnt up everybody. And y'all see him putting up.
And then, oh, we don't know why. You do know why. She put the business out there.
Yeah.
But when you white men are family annihilators. Y'all like to talk all this shit about black people, but you never talk about your own. You never talk about how y'all will go in there and y'all are so selfish that you won't just kill yourselves. You will kill your entire fucking family and then kill yourself because y'all some pussies. Why would you kill yourself? I'm sorry, the intern had to be a man or somebody underage. It had the intern was
Yep.
either a man or somebody
Yep.
underage, because ain't no fucking way you having an affair just fuck because you work for the Red Cross. That ain't Jesus. You had an affair with a man. Something was detrimental for you to snap like that. Something is going on for y'all to snap like that. But you're absolutely right. Why are they always showing them in such a positive? He just murdered his children, and y'all gonna show him in a family photo like he's a loving father. He just killed them. What the fuck? But let a black person be a victim, and you will literally find a photo to make them the aggressor when they're dead.
Yeah.
When Trayvon Martin got murdered, not shot, not self-defense, cold-blooded fucking murder. Y'all had to find a photo of him with a grill or what you thought was him smoking. You had to look for anything. Mind you, there are pictures of this boy at astronaut camp, space camp. Y'all didn't want to use that shit. Y'all had to find the most picture that you could use to vilify him, and he is the victim. Meanwhile, this fucking white man gets here and murders his entire family, and y'all show him as a loving fucking father. Y'all never beaten the fucking allegations ever. Ever. Ain't nothing that's either you fucking a man or you fucking children to have that kind of reaction. I don't care what nobody say, because it ain't pussy. It definitely ain't pussy. It's either some dick or some underage pussy, but it ain't regular pussy. That's anytime somebody act like that, it's a man or it's a child. I guarantee you, because ain't nothing else gonna make you kill 6 children. Anybody that could kill children, it's the most thuggish of thugs that won't kill children. It's the most gangster motherfuckers out here that won't touch a child. Do you know how sick you gotta be to murder 1 child, let alone 6?
Yeah.
And you gonna show this motherfucker like a loving, caring ass father? Fuck all of y'all.
They got him looking like Demi Moore in Dabble Light and Ghost. He's like, oh, and they got the sun, the beams of the sun on him. I'm sitting here looking at this like they was when I saw this, because I watched the news story on YouTube, and I'm just sitting here looking like, y'all gotta be fucking kidding me. Let that have been a black person. Y'all were literally, he had a fight in middle school, and he smoked a joint, and he stole a candy bar when he was a baby. They would have everything from beginning to end on the news about him. But they do this a lot for y'all, and I'm to the point. It's just weird. And I think that, and I said this before, I think they like that. I think they like incest. I think they like genocide. I think they like rape. I think they like murdering other people. I think they enjoy it. All the biggest movies right now, violent movies. All the biggest TV shows, violent TV shows. Mortal Kombat had huge. They were talking about Mortal Kombat. They were talking about Game of Thrones. They talk about all the big stuff. Chopping off heads. I think there's a new. Isn't there a new? Go ahead.
We was talking last episode about the incest in Game of Thrones and shit. So we watching House of the Dragon, and wouldn't you fucking believe now they got the fucking black characters doing it?
What?
Because now the uncle, now the granddaughter is basically has just started up a relationship with her fucking uncle. I swear they couldn't leave us. They couldn't leave niggas the fuck out of it. They couldn't leave us the fuck out of it. They couldn't leave us out of it. I saw that and I was thinking about an episode and I was like, God damn it. They couldn't leave us the fuck. I mean, it happens in the books, but even so, y'all could have left us the fuck out of that shit. Y'all could have left us out of that, real talk. Like, y'all could have left us out. We didn't need it.
Well, it's that narrative. Somebody has stated that they have to put like the stuff in TV shows in order for them to be able to do it in real life. Something weird, some type of weird ritual that goes in Hollywood. I heard about that from some Hollywood people. Speaking of that, I also heard about some that child sacrifice or stuff. Sacrificing your family and friends. I heard there's some validity.
I mean, you can't put shit past what's going on in Hollywood. I mean, Hollywood is It's a lot of stuff. Like I don't know if y'all saw. Was it Ryan Murphy? It's. I don't know if it's still on Netflix. It should, because I think it was like an original thing, a deal he had. But it's called Hollywood, and it was really good. But it was a young the guys. He's straight, and he went to this party. And when he think it's Hollywood executives, it's the men invited him to a party. Yeah, it was a party, all right. It was a pass you around type of fucking party. Like and they was doing that back in the 20s. Like all this shit is what they do. My hubby's in the chat. He say, leave my show alone. It's still our show. Like niggas still listen. Niggas still fuck with Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon. We fuck with it heavy. We just don't fuck with that incest part. That's the part that we just like. It doesn't advance the show. Like for black characters, you know what I'm saying? For the white people, we get it. You wanted to keep everything in house. You wanted to have nobody could challenge the throne. Like we fucking get it, but it comes a point. Yeah. Literally in that show, House of Dragon, the brother, in order for the brother to become king, he does become king. But you know who his wife is? His sister. And they have children. And she and the daughter asked the mother, was there nobody else that wanted me? Was there nobody else that wanted me? Or was this something that you wanted? And so the mother said, well, it was your grandfather's suggestion, but I didn't protest it because I'd rather you be married to somebody you know and you're home than for us to ship you off somewhere to somebody you don't. Bitch, that's your rationale? That's your fucking rationale? Even the daughter is like, you hold me out to my brother. And she's looking just like, mind you, her daddy hold her out to her best friend's daddy when they was kids. The wife died, and the daughter and this chick was friends. They like 10, 11 years old. And so the dad saw opportunity. Okay, you could become queen. Go fuck this old man that's already in his 50s, and you 10, 11 years old. It's a scene in there with a black girl, and she's one of the ones with the white Targaryen, whatever. And she's meeting with him, with the who was the guy who was king, who he eventually died. She's 9 years old. And she said, and she told him, said, I'll make a good wife, but basically kind of asking, can you wait until I have my period to sleep with me? That's what she was basically. Yes, that's a scene where she's black, a little black girl, 9 years. She's basically saying, I make a good wife, but could we wait until I reach my cycle before we can do something? And that white man, I ain't even gonna hold you. He looked like, what the fuck? and now, mind you, the black guy, the King Corliss, is the one that put his own grandchild, or grandchild up there for that shit. 9 years old. Y'all motherfuckers, and it's white people writing this shit. I know that, and y'all know that this shit is mythical. This shit ain't real. Game of Thrones, like, this shit ain't really happened. This is white folks' imagination. Mind you, again, niggas watch it. We watch it, but we don't watch it for that. We watch it for other plot points. But this is white people in a room. This is white men in a room writing incest, like heavy in the plot. Not a side little thing where you kind of nod, wink to the shit. No, they full on with the shit. Because we already saw it in Game of Thrones. So we really didn't need to see it here. But we knew we was going to see it because we understand that it was a part of that time. I'm pretty sure British people did it, all to keep shit in house. But y'all writing this shit because you want to. You at this point, you writing it because you went in here and pitched this to other white people, and they said, yeah.
And it's like the main story too. It's like one of the shit. It's like the main. And I'm like, this is one of, you have all these plots. Because you remember on Game of Thrones, it has so many stories. But when you have incest as the main plot, I'm like, are these white dudes or women too getting off on writing this shit? Like, who?
You know that, and think about it. And they try to get off by saying that it should be kept a secret, like, oh, like if people find out, like, it's, but at the same time, it's the worst kept secret. Jerry's house says it's based on true events. Well, I mean, okay, I guess I didn't. My husband read the book, so he would probably be able. So if you say that that's true, because my husband, he read, it's one huge book, so he read the whole book before, so he tries to remember what's gonna happen and what have you. But yeah, it's just they're inappropriate. This video that we about to see here, just FYI, fuck her, because
Oh yeah.
she's a part of that Unfuck America, and they hosted Jake Lang. So yeah, she's another one that she tries to act like she's doing shit, but yeah, she one of them too.
Oh yeah, they grifters. They grifters a lot. I'm telling y'all, they got when I be seeing these podcasters and stuff, and I'm like, they keep promoting the same people, and they all white, but they say, oh, well, they're doing this to the Latins and this and that, but then they will sit there and they will give platforms to, the Tatum, Officer Tatum, all these racist people. You're like, what? I can tell you something's wrong with these people. But this is the stuff when I was in foster care. I'm gonna show y'all two things. I'm gonna show you this video, another one. This is the stuff that we say in foster care all the time. This white dudes would do stuff like this. So we're gonna take a look at this, and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Mortified, absolutely mortified. This is Candy Ken. He's a creator over on TikTok who has 16 million followers. I don't know how. The majority.
That's a lot of followers to be putting your ball juice in your child's face. And then this is another video. This was taken at a high school. Somebody was filming this. It's parents make out with their kids during high school prank, sparking major debate. Take a look.
So I saw this post. It had me wondering, why the fuck are people so surprised? It said, parents make out with their kids during high school prank, sparking major debates.
He been waiting to do that. He been waiting.
That's the shit this is right here what we be talking about. When I was in foster care, when I tell you there were so many white kids that said they were being groomed by their parents, it ain't even funny. Main reasons why they ran away. Now this is at a high school. Everybody's laughing and clapping and look. Really? That's funny. It's a presentation. Like I stated before, no offense to y'all, I think they like incest and rape and pedophile, and I'm sorry, because there's no rationale to do that. That's not a prank that really black people do. What do you think, Nikki?
I ain't got no word. That goes to show you what white men in their minds are. It's always on some shit. That man who couldn't wait, that first one that they zoomed in on, he couldn't wait to do that to that child, to that blonde. He couldn't wait to do that to his daughter. He been waiting his whole fucking life to do that, and they normalize it. That is what y'all. They're never beating the allegations. It's something. It is sexual deviance. They're sexual deviants. It is in them. It is in them to do it to us. It is in them to do it to their own children. That is why they constantly trying to make the age younger and younger and younger. It's just, I can't even believe they didn't do that for no prank. They did it disguised as a prank to see how people was going to react to it. That's what you do it. You wanted to see if people are okay, like, oh wait, we didn't get that backlash. Then now that right there was one big auditorium of grooming. Because if they can get away with it like that, then slowly but surely it'll be okay. That's why they do shit like that. It wasn't a prank. Y'all did that shit trying to disguise it as a fucking prank to see what the reaction you was gonna get to it. Notice it wasn't a lot. I don't think it was no black people in that fucking video, but definitely not participating in that shit. And I'm not saying sexual abuse does not exist in the black community. We know it does. We know it does. However, when it comes to this type of shit, You do not see this coming from the black community. You would never see a group of black people in a motherfucking auditorium making out with their fucking children. And if it was some black mamas in that fucking auditorium right there, they would have went crazy on them fucking white people. Because mind you, these are white people. These are the very white people that y'all have around y'all fucking kids. Do you see what their parents are? This is how the parents are. So if the parents are like this, what the fuck you think the kids are like?
Yeah.
Remember that story you told about how they fucked up the bathroom and all that gay shit that they was
Yes.
nothing wrong with being gay. Nothing wrong with it. It's nothing wrong with being gay. Don't get me fucking wrong. Don't cancel a bitch. But when you doing it to the point where you just tearing up shit because you act like you don't want nobody to know, but at the same time you want everybody to know, baby, just do what you gonna do. You don't have to do all this shit. Just be who the fuck you gonna be. But this shit right here is fucking wild to do that at a school on that level. Y'all introduce this shit as a prank because you're trying to see how you can get away with it. Because that's one big old thing. And this is who y'all have, y'all kids. These are the white people that y'all love to go send your fucking kids around because you think they're going to get a better education with these motherfuckers as their parents. These are the ones that you send your kids around and expect them to not be prey to no shit like this. One thing I love about my daughter is peer pressure don't exist to her. I don't give a fuck if Jesus came down here and said, do something. If she don't want to do it, sorry, not doing it. This is how y'all need to raise y'all kids. No fucking peer pressure. That shit right there is not natural. And that's how they are. That's how they are in a house. You have white women that be out here breastfeeding a motherfucking, got a goddamn 10-year-old on a fucking titty. Is something wrong with that? Just like you fucking Latinos when you got a motherfucking teenager in a goddamn stroller.
Oh.
That motherfucker is bigger. That motherfucker is bigger than the stroller. What the fuck
all
are
in
you
California.
When he's pushing when they pushing the stroller with they fucking legs, it's time to get the fuck up. Because who's helping out who? And y'all do shit like that. Y'all do, and then if it ain't that, you white people got the kids on a motherfucking leash, and then you wonder why they come and murder your ass 10 plus years later because you treat them like a fucking animal. That's entertainment for us. I ain't even gonna hold you. Seeing y'all put them white babies on a fucking leash like you're goddamn stupid. Only y'all would think about that because you don't see people as people. You see people as fucking y'all wouldn't even treat you motherfuckers don't even put your dog on a leash, but you'll put your fucking kids on one.
That part.
Nasty motherfuckers. What can we expect from motherfuckers that would literally take something so sticky as peanut butter, put it on your fucking hands, let a dog lick it the fuck off, and just sit right there and do the same shit? A dog that just 10 seconds before licked its own asshole, but you gonna kiss it in the fucking mouth. But we're nasty. We're disgusting. We're the savages.
We got diseases.
We got disease. You motherfuckers wear 72-hour deodorant because you can't wash your ass in 24 fucking hours. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Don't talk about us. You're never beating the fucking allegations of being sexual predators and just mentally deranged motherfuckers, because that's what y'all are sadistic. It ain't enough pussy. It ain't enough consensual adult pussy out there for y'all. That's why y'all want y'all want women. That's why the white women be out here looking like fucking twinks. You bitches don't eat. Y'all ain't got no hair nowhere. Nothing like that. Because y'all are literally low-key trying to look like children for grown-ass men. And you know that's what you're doing, but you're trying to rationalize the shit. And then you think you make fatness look, fat. Oh, I can't be fat. Well, guess what, bitch? I can be fat and fucking adult dick. How about that? Y'all want to be skinny as shit. You don't want no hair on your body, especially down there. You don't realize that men that keep perpetuating that, they want a child. And that's the only way that they can rationalize getting it up for an adult woman is by making you look as young as fucking possible. This is why white women are obsessed with youth. Y'all hate that black don't crack. because we can age gracefully. We're okay with it. Black women are okay aging. We not out here with that shit. Y'all be getting Botox. Y'all be getting all, not saying that it's black people that don't do that, but the majority of black women, everyday black women, don't do that. First of all, we ain't paying $600 to $800 for a motherfucking one shot. Fuck all that. Like, listen, that shit better make me look like I was 20, nigga. Like, we ain't nobody doing that. But y'all are constantly trying to escape getting older. And you have to ask yourself, why are you so afraid to get old? Why is it that when you have daughters, it's you don't want to raise them, you don't want to be mothers, you want to be their friend? Because you're in competition with them to be younger, to keep the father's attention. Because low-key, y'all know what the fuck is going on with the men that y'all marry. Y'all know.
Yep.
Y'all know. And you turn a blind eye to it, and you try to make it everything else that is fucking not, because y'all so worried about black people. But you should be worried about what the fuck is going on in your new home, in your home. And y'all so focused on niggas that you're not looking at what the fuck is going on over here. Your white husband wants you to look like a child. Y'all can't get fat. Y'all can't gain no weight. Y'all gotta look as prepubescent. Look, I always get that tongue tied. Y'all know what I mean. Prepubescent as possible. Why is that? That don't signal no shit to y'all. That they don't take nothing to y'all. That these men y'all fucking with want y'all to look like children. But hey, they white, so fuck all the rest of that shit. But that's exactly how y'all are. Fuck it if it's white. But that shit there was nasty as fuck. At school too, I'll take my child out that shit ASAP.
And everybody's clapping. Everybody's having a joyous time clap. I'm just like, but I'm telling you, I grew up with white folks. I grew up with, when I tell you everybody was either a cousin, the cousin was the sister and the brother, but the brother was related to the mom. And it was always some weird stuff like, and I was like, oh, so your uncle had sex with you. Now you got your nephew / son. And they okay with it. But we are about to go to our first commercial break. Please note, today's show, the video will be posted within an hour on the FTP Podcast Network. And then also, if you're on the network, as you've seen the messages that were popping up on the screen, that is from the FTP Podcast Network. So you'll go to the FTPPodcastNetwork.com. You'll click on live. And then once you click on live, you'll see us. You just click the video will play. You can change your name to the right section of the corner. Then from there, you can just put in your comments, and your comments will be displayed here. Also, for our super chat, our donation was from Coco Puff. So thank you so much so far. We do appreciate it. And we will see you after the short commercial break. Stay tuned.
On blast. Can't stand niggas, but you want our cash. Can't go to the burbs and set up shop. Can't fuck with niggas, y'all been the ops. Follow us around like we're trying to steal. Put that shit back, then you shoot to kill.
Red lips, no hips, long back with a crack. Holding Travis hostage so he won't go back to black. Gave away millions just to get a tax break. Red hat to the back, make America great. Fucked a lot of frogs, but I finally found my prince. Got married at the garden just to upstage the Knicks. Fuck Mom Donnie, shut down NYC. Paparazzi everywhere, all eyes on me. I'm walking white privilege, gotta have it my way. Can't talk shit about me, made him sign an NDA. Please respect my privacy while I throw it in your face. Had to marry Travis to preserve the white race. Red lips, no hips, long back with a crack. Holding Travis hostage so he won't go back to black. Gave away millions just to get a tax break. Red hat to the back, make America great. Red lips, no hips, long back with a crack. Holding Travis hostage so he won't go back to black. America great. An attention whore, giving media fatigue. Jealous of his ex, cause she's out of my league. Watched him go from black girl magic to mayo salad. So insecure, I put his dick in a ballot. World's oldest team, but I'm 36. Mean girls, Taylor Squad, white chicks. Fake as fuck, but my grift is real. Be divorced in a year with a new Disney deal. Red lips, no hips, long back with a crack. Holding Travis hostage so he won't go back to black. Gave away millions just to get a tax break. Red hat to the back, make America great. Red lips, no hips, long back with a crack. Holding Travis hostage so he won't go back to black. Gave away millions just to get a tax break. Red hat to the back, make America great.
All rise. Court is now in session. Welcome to Court of No Appeals with Judge Nick Knack, where motions are denied and feelings are dismissed. Join Judge Nick Knack live every Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. Watch online at stream.knickknackproduction.com or watch live on YouTube at a Nick Knack Production. Support a Nick Knack production through Cash App, PayPal, or by shopping our official merch. For more content for the culture, follow and subscribe to a Nick Knack production on YouTube and Instagram.
Hey guys, welcome back to For the People podcast. Joined by our veteran queen of judges herself, Miss Nikki, or we say the quiet part out loud, so you don't have to. We're going to go into the first one. Now, please note, if you're on the FTP Podcast Network, that's where all your comments will pop up. That's where all of our videos are stored. That's where all of our other content is. So please make sure to go check out the FTP Podcast Network. That's why when you type a comment, if it comes in, it's popping up directly from the network. So if you're on other platforms, that's what you'll do. And also, we spoke about this before. We're moving in a different direction. So as you see, we went, with our heavy topics in the first hour, and then we've seen a lot of y'all complaints. So we're tweaking things a little bit here. And so on the later end, we talk about a lot of other stuff, politics, finance, etc. And so on today's, we're going to be talking about the new, I don't even know what movie this is, because you know how when they first do the previews, way before the movie first actually comes out, it's like kind of vague of what it is. But I guess this is like a new black movie. And so people have been talking about it, and I want us to take a look at it. And I want you guys to let me know what you think, and we will be right back to discuss it. Stay tuned.
All this good energy got big energy. All this good energy got you all in your feelings. Big energy.
My daughter, you must not be afraid. Orisha was once a land where magic flowed through our people. You were born with a
Oh, come on.
gift greater than you know. But those who feared our power took it away from us. I know you miss her. Your powers may be gone, but that does not change who you are. Magic is a festering disease. Purge it! Heed my words. You are the future king. What if that is not the kind of king I want to be? For years, I have trained you. Because I believe you are the one. You can bring magic back.
Hold up, wait. Look around, everybody on mute. Hold up, wait. Look around, it's me and my crew. Big energy, big energy. All this good energy got you all in your feelings. Big energy, big energy. Big energy, big energy. Hold up.
They're looking to you to lead them.
All this good energy got you all in your feelings. Big energy.
She has the ability to annihilate us all.
Big energy.
You have unraveled me.
Big energy.
No mercy! You must strike!
All these years, we believed the gods abandoned us.
Oh, my child. They were waiting for you.
So, what do you think of this? I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it. Oh, Nikki, I think you're on mute.
Sorry about that. Flower Mama says, "Oh yes, the author of the book. She wants to be so close to white proximity, and she's from Africa herself, and it bit her in the ass about the movie. She's not happy about the outcome of it. So is Flower Mama? Is this about what we just blood and bone? Because it looks good. So it's definitely something I would want to see, and for it to be a black cast." In that light, and I hope people don't try to minimalize it or trivialize it by, comparing it to Black Panther or anything like that, because this is completely something different. I think this would be our black version of Dune, I guess. So yes, Flower Mama says that yes, that comment is about the book, that they wanted it more closely to white proximity, but it's like, if that's not how you wrote it, then, or again, just because something is written that way, when you can act, it looks better. Like, we have, how many movies like this do we have where it's white people? Like, how many movies do we have like this where it's white people? We see it all the time. Like, it's how many of these have we had that you can't even, that it blurs together? So to get to finally see something like this with this type of budget,
Yeah.
and it's niggas, I want to see it. I want to see it. I'm excited about it. So yeah, it's something I definitely want to see.
Yeah, especially when you see I saw Regina King's in there, Viola Davis.
Let me clarify. Paul Mama says no, she wanted to be close to white proximity in real life, but she got tired, but she got tried with the light skinned actor. So okay, I know what she's saying. So I think this is Gina Blythewood. And I know she's done some other things, but aside from that, this looks really, really good. It's a lot of, you can see and recognize a lot of faces. So yeah, I'm excited about it. It looks really good.
Yeah, I think it's going to do well. I think because people are, because we kind of sick and tired of like the same stories, right? Like right now, everything's a remake, a rehash, a prequel, a sequel, a equal. I'm like, okay, you gotta listen. We need some originality, and that's why they're upset at Ryan Coogler.
I literally, my husband he was watching trailers on YouTube, and like every single thing was just what you said. It was a remake, or they're literally about to put Transformers, the movie from 1985, in theaters because they remastered it. The He-Man movie. He watched it. I said, "You watched it without me?" He's like, "It was garbage." He was like, "You were sleeping, and I didn't want to wake you up for that." He was like, "It was garbage." It's just like there's no originality. It's like y'all can't come up with anything. And then when he did Sinners, what did white people say? Oh well, they want the white people have stories to tell too. We should have a sequel because people want to know the background of whatever the vampire name was. No, the fuck we don't. We don't want to know what that bitch was doing. We know what he was doing, stealing shit. He died. The end. What the fuck else? We don't need to know that. We don't need to know shit. We don't need to know shit the fuck else. Nothing. Nothing else. We good.
And that's what happened. I was just about to pull up the He-Man thing for you. Your husband was right. It was garbage. When I tell you, they call it Masters of the Universe.
Mm-hmm.
And here it is right here. They call it Masters of the Universe. And when I tell you that it was so trashy, it was like, it looked like, I know what they were trying to do. They were trying to stick to the cartoon and the comic strip, but the problem is it became too overly cheesy. It was just like, it was making like first of all, they had a lot of songs from the 70s and early 80s. I'm fine with that, but it played too much on songs from the 70s and the 80s. Then he was like saying like these weird one-liners. They were like really corny. And then the girl had to be overly beautiful. Then the robot was corny. I was just like, what am I watching here? I don't think it's going to play right now.
You know it's bad when the 80s version one is better, but at least you knew that was the 80s and that was bad. I don't know if y'all have ever seen the first Masters of the Universe. It is bad, but it was the 80s and it was okay. So I don't know if they was trying to lean on that one, but then were they trying to still do stuff from today? So let's see it because I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull it up. It wasn't very. I'll tell you. Actually, I might be able to find it on something else. 1 second here. I just think that they could have done a lot more to it. Don't get me wrong. Every movie don't have to be overly serious. We don't need to have a John Wick plus 18. I mean, it doesn't need to be like that. But at the same time, it was just so. It looked like it was so corny, and I was like, there's only so much we can do with this. Hold on, I'm trying to pull this up. And I think it could have been actually sorry, it's called Masters of the Universe And I think the budget for that movie, I think they said it was like $150 million. When I tell you, I said, this ain't no $150 million movie right here. You're not going to convince me that was 150. That's money laundering.
That's low key. That's low key, low budget. In terms of Hollywood, they really wasn't banking too much on old boy.
Yeah, but you know that's the thing. You don't have to have like a movie like that. You know what I mean? But yeah. I'm gonna show you the trailer. Hopefully, I'm gonna turn up the sound 1 second, and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
I know most of you don't remember me, but I know all of you. Even though I was stuck light years away on Earth, I never stopped trying to get back home.
Everything changed since you left.
It's all gone. Skeletor took my family. And he destroyed our world. It's all my fault. I know how it feels to fail. Take the sword. And when you fall, that's your chance to stand tall. This is my home. I'm gonna fight for it. But I can't do it without you. Somebody wants to brawl. I need every man, woman, or whatever that is.
the power. But you're too scared to use it.
Trust me, I know how to use it.
All right, I'm gonna tell you this right now. What you just saw in those previews, that was not what a lot of that in that movie was not what was shown. In addition to that, Scroll, the main character in there, was he was like a comedian, cracking jokes through the entire movie. It was not like that. I mean, they got this looking
Because he's a
serious.
serious character. Like, okay, so
Yes.
let's just put this aside. The white boy is a bad actor. You can look at that trailer and tell. Now, had the acting been better, you might could have worked something. But between you can't have be a bad actor in a bad wig. Like it's just a double because that right there was no. The girl, I can tell right now, the girl, her right there. I can't think of what the girl name is in the show. Tina, I don't know what her name is, but she's a sorceress. Like she's a fighter. She's like the He-Man's version of Lady Sif. And you could tell already she's not like she don't give I'm about to whoop y'all ass. Like he looks like a bad actor.
It was terrible.
It was like, can you be the most low budget Thor? Like that's what I felt like they was trying to do.
That's what it was.
I felt like they was trying to make him Thor. And that this isn't Thor. This is something different. Y'all would have made more money if y'all would have did She-Ra. Y'all could have said fuck He-Man and y'all could have made a She-Ra movie and it would have been much better. Because the stuff you could have did with that. Like it's He-Man. It was so much you could have did with that. And it's like you already got, and I think casting Idris Elba as what his name is in the thing. What you said his name was in the movie right here? What's the character that's serious, but he was cracking jokes?
Oh, Skeletor.
No, Skeletor. The other who wears the helmet. The one that's
I don't know his name. I'll have to find it 1 second.
So the character that he's playing, it's like if you're making the other character in Thor, he didn't make jokes here and there. He was much more serious. But it was just like
Duncan.
It gave like he would say some sarcastic shit here and there, but he was a warrior. He was more like serious. And the female character, she's definitely very serious. But I was just like, no, if I'll go with Dolph Lundgren as He-Man. That'll be my He-Man. The 80s one is what I'll stick to because this shit right here, this looks horrible.
I'm telling you what, your husband was right. I think I turned it off to watch it because I was about to go to sleep. I turned it off like halfway through the movie. It was just so corny, so cheesy. And then the girl, the woman that's like the witch, she has the power or something. She was like being over, she's being over the top sexual. But then she was trying to crack jokes. But then she was like coming off as this corny. It was so corny. I mean, it was one of the most corniest action movies I've seen in decades. That says a lot.
Wow.
Now, I did watch that Mortal Kombat, though. Mortal Kombat 2.
How was that?
Man, I'm going to give them props on, they went back to the source material. So, since it says Mortal Kombat 2, they used a lot of the stages from Mortal Kombat 2. And they did a good job on it. Shao Kahn was the main antagonist, etc. And I have to give them props because they went back to the story where Katana is the lead and not Liu Kang. When I tell you that girl was wearing them people out, I had to. I was like, this is what I was kind of shocked because I was not too impressed with that first one they made. I was just like, okay, this is just another movie. But it went back to the source material of we can bring people from the dead. Shang Tsung could come back. All the stuff. It was like everybody can come back. The fatalities, everything. It just looked really good. And so what I liked about it is that they didn't drag. You know how they like to drag on these movies, and then it's the action part at the end of the damn movie. They literally, we're gonna do Johnny Cage for a little bit. He's gonna be cheesy and corny, and now we're about to go to work. And it was like boom, boom, boom. And the story, and I said, okay, I said, if you're looking for an action movie, I'm not looking for an Oscar-winning performance. That's what I'm looking for. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm looking for that. So Katana, she did a good job. Sonya, the girl they cast for Sonya Blade, amazing. Like she's done a good, like they've done some good things there. What we're gonna do is this, I'm gonna call this segment "Watch Your Kids, Baby." Hide your kids, hide your bye. Now, this right here, I was conflicted, and I'm gonna let Nikki decide this after I show the video. But I want you guys to take a look at this and let me know what you think. This, I'm gonna read up the description for you in a second. But this was a South District school agrees to pay a family $175,000 after a video shows one of the bus drivers, he had closed up the little girl's arm in the actual door. Take a look. We'll be right back.
Get in! Get in! Get in! You shouldn't have put your hands out there. You shouldn't have put your hands I know, she shouldn't have put her hand there.
Trey Rich Live is here with the summer anthem, Black Boy Joy. Turn it up.
What the heck was that? That was weird. So, so the bus driver, they did pay, but this is my thing. The bus driver told her to put her hands in the thing. I guess she was waiting for somebody. I don't know. Yeah, it was a kid, but at the same time, these kids got to sit their asses down. Get on the bus, let the person come. But I don't agree how the bus driver did it. But what was he supposed to do?
Well, that's simple because I'm a parent. So again, we don't know, because we don't know the circumstances. It's hard to make that judgment. But at the end of the day, that's still a safety. That girl could have lost her arm. Like, it's never that fucking serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, she asked to open the door. Now, maybe she wanted to get off. Now, if she got off and something happened, you're not responsible for that. She got off the fucking, that's different.
Mm-hmm.
But she asked you, can you open the door for whatever reason? And then, oh, you shouldn't have put you don't want your job.
Yeah.
Because if my child said, hey, can you open the door? Now, if they leave and they're not supposed to, or something happens as a result, then that's a different story. But you don't know that. You don't know why she was saying, can you open the door? Maybe she got a brother or something. They was on their way. Maybe she dropped something and she need to pick it up. But he's just being an asshole and is going to sit there and drop. It's like, it's one thing that, okay, you got her arm in there. That's wrong. But driving off like that, remember a long time ago we did the show and you showed that clip where that lady drugged that child?
Yeah.
All that fucking way.
That was messed up.
You know what I'm saying? It's the same shit. It's like, if you don't like children, the shit that we should be addressing is having people that do jobs that they don't like.
Yeah.
If you don't like children, I have a child, they're an adult now, but I knew my capacity for children, which is why I only had one. I don't have a high tolerance for that. My nieces and nephews love them. But I got a 2-hour time limit. My capacity is very much, I can't, you know what I'm saying? And I know that. So I wouldn't put myself in a position of having a job where I got to deal with children. I couldn't be a teacher. I know I couldn't be a teacher because I'd fuck them kids up. I know that about I know that about myself enough to know I would fuck them children up. On a daily basis. So that's not the place for me to be. If you don't like being around children, stop putting yourself in positions where you have to be around children. It doesn't make sense. Get another fucking career. You don't like people, but you're in customer service. You don't like waiting on people, but your job is to be a fucking waitress or a waiter. Like, it doesn't compute. If this ain't the shit, and I get it. People have to do jobs that they don't want to do. They got to pay the bills or whatever. But at the end of the day, that's still a job. And it's still your job. And you still got to do it. So you got to separate that shit. If you don't like being around children, if they agitate you that motherfucking much, don't have jobs where you got to deal with children. I would never put myself in a position of having a job where I got to deal with motherfucking children. I don't like them enough. I don't love children, but I don't like them enough to hang with them like on a regular, no. I want you to go to fuck home. You can come over a couple hours when you got to go. Like, I know myself, and I know that might sound like some horrible ass shit, but at least I can, you know what I'm saying? I admit it. I love babies are the cutest thing ever. I ain't changing a motherfucking diaper. Okay. I'm the auntie that's like, listen, I'll go buy you a drink. We can go to the mall, we can hang out, we can go to the food court and shit. But if you're looking for me, if you're looking for the type of auntie or friend that's gonna change diapers and shit, no, because I tell my friends now, you got a baby, when they can walk and talk, we can hang. Other than that, I don't have it. I don't fucking have it. So don't put yourselves in positions where this is what you have to deal with.
Absolutely. And no, I'm going to play a video real quick in regards to what's that? The Crayon 69s boy, the one that looked like he ain't washed his ass in 8,000 years. Y'all got to stop letting these non-blacks, and I just said I would say some of these ones that don't even want to be black, be in rap, be in R&B, be in our spaces, and then once they get what they needed, they get their check, they get their whatever, they start running their mouth about what black people should do. You gotta stop letting them in their spaces. So I want you guys to see this video, and then also stop giving this guy a platform. He's also a snitch. I mean, you got to make it make sense. So we're gonna take a look at this video, and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
All right, so I had just posted a video about this boy's clip. Hold on.
Your own enemy, and then when someone comes in like me, y'all try to put all the fingers go like, look at him, because y'all don't want to take accountability, so y'all say, so but look, y'all got T. I understand. Y'all made an excuse. Y'all got gun on Crime Stopper.
Now, if you read this, basically it says 6ix9ine goes off on the black community for treating him differently in the industry, right? Now, in my original video, I was basically saying, yeah, we're treating you differently because you're not black. Now, people, ignorant black people, want to get in my comment section and say, well, what he is saying is right. That ain't the point. We have the right to treat you differently. You're not black. Why do you think it's okay for you to be treated equally? Why do you think that's okay? Where are black people ever treated equally? We're not treated equally in your community. Black content creators have been telling your people stop saying the N-word, and they consistently did it. And then when Kai Cenat chose not to allow them on the fucking university, they got real disrespectful. Real disrespectful. Okay. And this is why I get so mad at our people, because y'all have become very inclusive that they think that they're equal to us. They think that they're at a level playing field when you're not. You're not. You cannot compare yourself to black people. If you are walking into our world, who are you to compare yourself to us? This is our world. We behave in a very unique way, and you cannot be treated the same way. Let's not mention how you walk into the black community and you was playing black for a very, very long time, and then when it became very beneficial for you, you turned on all those black men's backs. Huh? What are you, Snitch 9? Right? You played a whole thug. You was out there playing like you was a thug, and then you turned on my black men, no matter what the fuck they was doing wrong. You said that you was going to be down for the code, and you did not stay down for the code. So why the fuck would we not treat you differently? You behave differently. You showed us differently. You showed us that anybody that walks into our community, they will use us and abuse us and then act like a fucking victim after. What are you saying? What are you saying? Okay.
And this is what I'll be talking about. This inviting all these people to the cookout because they do a basic ass Dougie, or they do the chicken noodle soup a little bit well, or any of these dances, and y'all will sit there and y'all will invite them to the cookout. Y'all will give them the lyrics, y'all will give them the dance moves, y'all will teach them grandma's favorite pie recipes, y'all even teach them how to make greens, and they will not do the same for you. I know some Mexicans right now that won't even do that. They don't like black people. Me no black. We hear it all the time. Me no black. What's going on with the ice and everything right now? Me no black. Me no. What do you want us to do with that?
She was right on what she said, because a lot of you niggas, y'all want inclusion. Y'all want inclusion so bad, but you don't realize that, again, we don't come first to people that don't look like us. It's these Oyes and came to. We got a new word now, niggy. We ain't gotta say nigga, no, we got niggy. how desperate do you have to be that you want to say it, that you would create a variation of it? Like, what about the word? I want y'all to tell me, what about the word that it is so appealing to you that you have to say it? So much so that you got to go and create a variation of it. I've never seen that obsession. White people, low key, ain't even that obsessed with saying nigga that they got to go with a variation of it. Niggy. It sounds stupid. And y'all calling each other that because you know good and fucking well you're not about to call us that. And I don't care what y'all say. The only reason y'all do that shit is because it's certain niggas that allow y'all to do it. And you ain't ran up against the right one, or shall I say the wrong one yet, depending on how the circumstances go. You gonna run into the right nigga on the wrong day or the wrong nigga on the right day. However it go down, that's how they gonna decide. But it's gonna be one or the motherfucking other. Y'all gonna get enough. But who the fuck is he? And low key, let's not forget, you was on some inappropriate shit with children type stuff.
Yeah, he was.
We ain't forgot about that shit. Because Nicki Minaj at the time was catching flack for even being with you. But we know she loves the sexual, she loves the pedo. She loved the pedophiles. So, that's what she likes. So she's going to support them all fucking day long, whether, by blood or, by whatever type friendship or blood. If you're a pedophile, you can be a barb. So that's what that is. Barbs, I don't give a fuck. I'm 45. I don't give a fuck about none of y'all, okay? You see this video and come in the comment section, I don't give a fuck, all right? Don't care, okay? I knew the bitch before half of y'all was born. Don't nobody give a fuck, all right? Like, we don't fucking care, okay? Yeah, it's just like, who the fuck are you to make demands on the black community and you're not black? Yeah. Like, fuck all the way off. Like, no. Like, who are you to make demands on the black community?
And I told him, I said, if you're gonna do something, go listen to mariachi music. I mean, they'll do y'all stuff. They don't want to do that. They want to do our stuff, and then when we don't invite them or do something for them, they end up being nasty. I was watching this video from this Asian lady, and she was sitting there talking about, how ain't none of them spoke about Nolan Wells. And he's partially Asian. I said, because everybody's trying to train to be something they're not. I said, that's the problem, but they're quick to use black culture. Everybody in Asia got an afro down. They got braids. Everybody's doing Aquafina Bukisha door knockers. Everybody's doing the slang. It's just, that's what it is now. So that's why I said, when it comes to, I told myself, this is a rule I made for myself. If I don't see that it's a mixed group of people there, I don't go. I better see, because, from my perspective, and, I grew up in foster care, I'm an equal opportunity offender and everything. Everybody can get it, because I have seen white folks be evil and nasty, and I have been also seen black folks be evil and nasty. So I've seen it across the board. So it's not like this is something that is like new or something that, that I should not be knowing about. It's just that I tell people, you gotta be careful when you're putting yourself in those spaces. But I think it's just this thing, just inviting people to the cookout. I think that needs to go to arrest, at least for 50 decades. So do the math on that. Tell me how you want to do it. I'm in a long time.
I agree. We're tired.
They've got to use our stuff. Y'all used our R&B. Y'all use our hip hop. Y'all use our stuff. Y'all use all of our stuff. You don't like us. Okay, leave us alone. Don't take our stuff no more. Just leave us alone. That's to all of them, including the Africans that act like, I'm not black. Deuces. Trump still got ICE out here deporting people. So hey, it is what it is at this point. I'm so at peace right now. I don't argue with like the people no more. I just don't do that. Because it's just not worth it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go into this next video. Now, this girl right here, she was talking about how black people be acting in restaurants, and this is so true. And I tell some of my black friends, if you're gonna be doing stuff like this, just have a little class. But take a look. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
I'm gonna show y'all how y'all be at restaurants as a server, because I really think y'all really don't understand like how y'all are. Okay, so I'm gonna be in scene. Okay, ready? We ready to order? Yeah, we ready to order. Yeah. Okay, I want y'all got sides? Oh, it's right here? It's right here? Okay. I want the ribeye well done with mashed potatoes and broccoli. Oh, y'all got broccoli? I don't want asparagus. Can I just get a salad? Wait, how big is that ribeye? Oh, that's big. I don't want. That's 16 ounces. That's big. You got something smaller? Oh, so the fillet. I can do the fillet because it's only 6 ounces. Okay, I do the fillet because I don't want that. It's too big. I'm gonna do that well done with the same thing. I'm gonna do the salad and mashed potatoes. Okay. Okay, I'm next person. Hold on. Huh? Girl, stop. What are you talking about? Stop. What are you talking about? Oh, it's time for me to order. Oh, okay. Jessica, what you order? I don't want that. I don't want no steak. I don't want no steak. I guess I just do this pasta. This the only pasta y'all got, the Cajun pasta. Okay, well, I don't want the tomatoes. I don't want the peppers. I don't want the capers. I don't want that green stuff on there. I just really want the sauce and the meat, really. And yeah, that's all I want. Yeah. Oh, can I get a lemon drop? How much y'all lemon drop? Wait, how much y'all lemon drop? $14. Y'all lemon drop $14.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. If I go out and you do that shit, we're gonna have a problem.
I get what she's saying. I can understand that sentiment.
Mm-hmm.
And I get it, but we not gonna act like it ain't no white folks out there that don't do this shit.
Oh yeah, they do.
And the thing is that what's gagging me is her looking the way that she looks. Because her looking the way that she looks, it's not right. But if a white person looked at her and made a fucking video about thinking that just because she looks how she looks with the wig, the nails, and all that, and automatically assume that she would be like that at a restaurant, that's where you get a lot of these white servers. Because they see us and think that all of us are like that.
Yeah.
Now, should you have more decorum? And I see, one thing I do is if I know we going to a restaurant, I already look at the menu. So chances are I'm gonna already know what I want when I get there. I'll just probably be debating against two things. Now, if you have one of the menus where you try to go online, they ain't got no prices on that bitch, then okay. But yes, I get what she's saying. I get what she's saying. But it's the way that you do, like that's already something that's a joke between us. Yeah. That ain't some shit you need to put in mixed company, especially when you know that mixed company is gonna take that and fucking run with it. Because what they're gonna say is, look, one of your own sees y'all as that. Yeah. So why can't we do it? That's the downside of it. That in and of itself is already a joke with us. The separate check situation. Now, what I will say is, yes, I do separate checks. Now, however, if there's a situation where there's a super large party, I'm not going to put that person through that. If it's a large party and it's like 10 plus people, then yo, we got to figure this shit out. We can do split checks. Or at that point, hey guys, it's going to be on my card. Or at that point, I would tell everybody, make sure you bring cash with you or something like that. Or have your Cash App ready so you could send one of us the thing and we'll pay it like that. That's when you got to do that. But if it's 4 of us and I ask for a separate check, yeah, because I'm paying for what the fuck I ate. So I don't have a problem with what she's saying. I get the joke because we niggas and we get it. My thing is putting that joke in mixed company. That's a dangerous thing because they already see us that way. So that would be my only criticism of it, is because you're giving white people advantage now to make that joke and use you as the reason why they can make that joke. See? The black, and then they'll fucking call her Shaquita in the goddamn process. You wear a ginger, you got on a ginger orange lace wig, you got long fucking nails. They're gonna look at you. Is it right? No. But they're gonna look at you and be like, you see, Shaquisha over here thinks you guys are trash too. You're giving them ammunition. That would be my only criticism. I think it was funny. I not necessarily funny, but I get the sentiment behind the joke. And again, that's what niggas do, and niggas can joke like that amongst each other. But you don't sit there and do no shit like that and put it on the internet knowing that you're giving fodder to racist white people, because that's what they see when they see us walk into a restaurant anyway. They automatically assume we're not going to tip. And that's the biggest mistake you can make with me, because if you think I'm black and I'm not going to tip and you give me poor service, then yeah, I'm going to fulfill. If that's what you think, then that's exactly what's going to happen, because that's not your job to assume whether or not I'm going to tip. Your job is to do the job correctly and give me good service and get tipped based on that, because y'all not calling out the white people that don't fucking tip y'all. Y'all ain't calling out them old white senior citizens that will run you bitches ragged and don't leave y'all a fucking thing. My thing was, if you was gonna call out niggas, where's the next skit with you calling out white folks? That's what I want to see. I want to see the skit with you where you as a black woman is calling in the service industry, calling out these white folks that ain't doing shit. That would have been comedy. That would have been using this shit to your advantage. So I get it, but you know, again, you gotta watch how you doing certain shit, especially when you know what we up against already. That would be my only critique.
Oh yeah, especially with everything going on. And this is actually the screen is actually moving slow a little bit, but I do want to do an update. So you do know that, and there was a recent bill that just passed where we are merging Israel's army and America's army together. That was just passed last week. Please note what just happened today. They are now, Israel said they're going to be they're about to be getting out of the war. I said, well, where does that leave the Americans? We told you guys they're going to swap. They're going to put all of our soldiers over there, and they're going to put all the IDF people over here. These people, if you saw what they did to Gaza, don't think they're not going to do that same shit over here. I'm just trying to let you guys know that. Throwing bombs, blowing up buildings, throwing bombs. Y'all better be careful.
Yeah, and I want to see all you white leftists on the front fucking lines. I want to see all you white leftists out there. Matter of fact, where are you white leftists now that our army has joined under Trump?
Yeah,
I didn't hear anything. Where are y'all? Are y'all in Kamala Harris comments? Because I ain't hear nothing from you white left. Thank you for bringing it up. I haven't heard nothing from you white leftist bitches talking about this. Why y'all not mad at Trump? Why y'all not storming the Capitol right now? Why y'all not outside the White House? Why the fuck y'all ain't at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue at the fucking White House? What's going on? Y'all had all the smoke for the black lady. You ain't got no smoke for the orange man. What's up? What's good? Well, you ain't got shit to say. I thought y'all against Zionism. So if you where y'all shit at? Where are the picket signs? Where are the protests? Where's the oh my God, I can't believe this. Where's the watermelons in your fucking bios? I don't understand. I'm confusion. What's happening here? Like where are the white far leftists? Where have all the far white leftists gone? Where are you? I need y'all to show up. I need y'all to report for motherfucking duty, bitch. The president, have they allowed them to, they passed a fucking bill to join the American military with Israel. But y'all got smoke for the black lady. Y'all still got smoke for Jasmine Crockett. Y'all still got smoke for Kamala Harris, but y'all ain't got no fucking smoke for Donald J. Trump. Fuck each and every one of y'all. You can't say a motherfucking word. Don't nobody want to hear shit y'all got to say. Nothing. I don't want to hear a motherfucking thing. Matter of fact, I hope they bomb you bitches first.
And you know what's kind of making me because I knowing how that country operates and they have attacked nearly everybody. If our military is going to be standing over there, I'm afraid that something's going to happen to where there's some type of natural disaster or some accident that happens, and the warhead go off or atomic, and it just eliminates the entire military. And they're overseas while the IDF soldiers are in America. Do you understand what that's going to mean? We have nobody to protect us no more. They're overseas, but the IDF is here. I'm telling you, I keep telling you about. I don't think there's going to be a midterms. I keep telling.
They're doing everything to prevent it.
Yes, I think I told everybody. I said I think something's up, and they because they were expecting us to be in the streets with all the racial shit that's been going on. And we just not doing it. We ain't doing no protests. We don't care about no ICE. That's y'all. That don't have nothing to do with us. But I think they about to start. I think something's gonna happen. I'm trying to be optimistic, but the way things is adding up is not making sense here.
Oh, well, they definitely gonna do some shit because I mean they tied the SAVE Act to it.
Yep.
They're trying to make it so he knew that act wasn't gonna pass. They're trying so hard to make it to where black people can't vote and white women can't vote. White women, y'all already know, they already know how y'all gonna go. But they're doing everything. When they tell y'all vote don't matter, this is showing y'all it does. Because if your vote didn't matter, they wouldn't be doing this. If they were so confident that they had everything in their bag like they want you to believe, they wouldn't be doing this bullshit. So you know what? This is who y'all chose. I saw this white man crashing. I saw a video of him crashing out because they changed. They thought black people, since y'all like to think black people are on EBT the most, y'all seem to think that all we buy is junk food and stuff. So you know how you whites, all you buy is junk. It should just be healthy fruits and vegetables. So they passed a law so that in certain states, when you use your EBT, you can't buy junk food anymore. Yep. You can't buy candy. You can't buy soda. This white man was crashing out because he couldn't get his fucking Mountain Dew. And he's yelling at what do you mean the government? What government? What the fuck you mean? What government? Nigga, you live in America. What government? It's going to be free then because I'm going to walk out here with it. What government? The government can't check. Yes, they can. This is what y'all voted for. Y'all, so it's okay for y'all to have junk food and y'all shit. But this is what happens to the majority of white people are on government assistance.
Mm-hmm.
This is what happens. You shouldn't talk shit. There's no black assistance button and a white assistance button. It's just fucking assistance. Mm-hmm. And so whatever law they make is going to impact the people, all of the recipients, but definitely impact the people that receive it the most, which is white people. So y'all thought y'all was taking some shit away from niggas and got it taken away from yourselves. This is the thing. Racism is fucking expensive and y'all can't afford it. Bitch, you on EBT. You already can't afford it. You already can't afford to be racist. You're on EBT. What the fuck are you doing? And he was in that store mad because he couldn't have junk food and he couldn't have his sodas. But this is what y'all voted for because y'all think niggas are the ones buying up all your shit when it's y'all. So you want that Mountain Dew? You better go get a part-time job, bitch. You want them Doritos? You better go get a part-time job. Cash only in this bitch. Do whatever you got to do. Figure it the fuck out. But y'all swear y'all hurting us and end up shooting yourselves in the foot every fucking time. Every time.
Just
it don't fail.
And what we're going to do is we're going to do our closing videos of the day as we are at the end of our show almost. I call this a little Animal Planet segment. There was a few things, and one thing you don't mess with is a honey badger. Have you ever seen a honey badger attack? I think I've never seen a honey badger lose. The only time I've seen a honey badger lose is against an elephant. Elephants don't play that shit. You ain't fighting me. But against all the other animals and a hippos don't play too. But the other ones, they ain't no match. Take a look. We'll be right back. Honey badgers are some of the biggest fighters in the animal kingdom. And then this happened, this crocodile, I'm not going to even say nothing. I'm going to let you take a look at it. But I was like, yeah, that crocodile is going to be in pain for a while or it's going to end up dying. Take a look. We'll be right back. Sorry about that. Wait for it to play 1 second. It's not showing it, but he had bit the porcupine's back, right? Porcupines, those things hurt. They're long and they hurt. It got all up in the crocodile's mouth, and he was just, and it was just digging in everywhere. I said that crocodile's not gonna last very long after that. And then I thought about you, Nikki. I know that Jean Grey don't play. Okay, the Jean Grey already told me she got them hands. I was laughing last night at this video. Take a look. Hopefully it plays. But
no, I've seen that.
That cat was tearing her up.
I'm not the issue.
That ain't gonna play.
You are the issue.
It's already messing up. But thank you guys. Go watch that video. We'll put it on our shorts. I thought it was funny. Nikki, where can they find you? Anything upcoming? Anything exciting?
Yes, you guys can find me on Instagram at bitch_happens, but I need you guys to follow my new page, a Knickknack Production on Instagram. And I need you guys, I'm putting it in the chat right now, to go to my YouTube and subscribe to a Knickknack Production on YouTube. That is where you guys will see Court of No Appeals, which is every Friday, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. I am live there. I am also live on my network, which is stream.knickknackproduction.com. So make sure you guys are going to a Knickknack Production on Instagram and a Knickknack Production on YouTube. Make sure you are subscribed to me. Set your alerts for both so that you can see it. So you guys are missing Court of No Appeals now if you don't go to my YouTube. So every Friday, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern is Court of No Appeals. Replays will be on the FTP network, and it'll also be on my YouTube channel as well. So yeah, working on a lot of stuff. Thank you all for your reception to all my content I've been putting out lately. FTP store, I will be trying this weekend to get to adding more items on there. Everything is 50% off. So get it while it's hot, because some things we will be discontinuing. So yeah, just thank you everybody, working real hard on everything. So appreciate all the love. So appreciate you. Awesome. And I will see you guys Friday. I'll see you tomorrow for FTP, but I'll see y'all Friday for Court of No Appeals.
Also, this is the FTP Network's our homepage. We have all of our stuff on here. All the links up here as well. The FTP store link is at the top. When you're watching our videos or you're watching on any of the platforms, you'll just click on, first you got to get to the website first. You'll click on FTP Live. You'll click on Watch Live. And then once you're there, it's a real easy, simple process. You see there was a lot of chats that was already happening in here. You'll click on this button. As you see, this is live because I'm playing this right now. And to the right, you'll go ahead and you can change your name up there. And remember, all your comments that you're putting in here, when they're being put on here, they come up and then they're being displayed on actually the FTP network. So those are the comments that's being displayed right now. If you're on any other platforms, you have to come to the FTP network, put in your comment, and then they'll be displayed on the screen. Other than that, we want to thank everybody for tuning in. I was Coco.
That was the only donation for today. Coco Puff.
Coco Puff. Hey, Coco Puff, thank you for our donation of today. We really appreciate it. You guys will be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And as always, please take care, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, everybody.
Trey Rich Live is here with the summer anthem, Black Boy Joy. Turn it up, drop it low, catch the vibe. Black Boy Joy, out now, streaming on all platforms. Black Boy Joy merch is exclusively available at the FTP store. Order now at ftp-store.printify.me.
You guys, it is Trey and I am out in these streets. So tonight I'm actually performing at the Black Rabbit Rose. So we shall see how it goes. I haven't sang in so long. I'm so excited just to get out and just, practice my voice. Being on stage is just a really great place for me to practice. And I think two of the songs, actually, all three of the songs I'm doing tonight, I've never done before. Actually, I have done. I'm doing TLC's Waterfalls. And I've done that once, like ages ago. But I haven't done the Juice WRLD Lucid Dreams or my song Star before, so.